you go through from slavery to sharecropping and discrimination, they still being subjugated to a thing. And then what?
And again, sharecropping's a system whereby you cannot get ahead. You're only maintaining.
And so when you go through that for years and years and years and years, you get a people mind set, and then have back to it. And when people have got you in a set of mindset, and we just beginning to make black boys and black girls understand you can be you can be something. You don't have to be that. Now you don't have to be what someone told you are. You can be that.
But it's still hard. What do you say to them now when all around them, the people that are making the money are making the quick money, and they're doing it the wrong way?
Right.
I mean, we've got the one example, thank God, with President Barack Obama. You have that reality there that I didn't think would be there in my lifetime.
Right. No,
I never. Their lifetime.
I never thought.
There.
I never thought I would see a black president in my lifetime.
But it's there. But still.
And, even though when they were teaching me that stuff back there in the grade, and I said, yeah, that's they teach me that, but that.
I'm never going to see that.
That the song that I love so much, "Oh America the Beautiful," and it said, "Thou have crowned their good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea." I said, yeah, one day we will have brotherhood from sea to shining sea, from the Atlantic to the Pacific, but we don't have it now. And so we came out of some. I was teaching some young black student, maybe around about 20 years ago. I've taught the Bible class for over 20 some years, and before that I was teaching junior, and I was telling them about moving up in life and as they grew up in life. I said, you were taught something. I said, I was telling them about becoming family men. I tell them that. I said, well, it was the white that taught you not to be a family person.
Yep.
I said, but you don't have to keep that. I said, it was the white that set the family up on a selling block and sold the mother to this person here and the father this way and split up the family. I said, so they start the system to splitting up. I said, but now you don't have to do that. I said, you don't have to follow what was brought in, and so many families. I imagine with some pitiful time, there's a family of maybe 5 or 6 children, and one master buy 1 or 2, and another master buy another one. One go to Alabama, Mississippi, and one go here, and so the black family came out of a thing. But on the other hand, they came out of had strength for those who were left behind. For instance, if the father was left behind or sold to another place, those who were left behind took those over. That was one reason why in the black community, when a young lady came up of motherhood unwed, that they accepted much more than in the white. In the white neighborhood, they were sent them off to these homes. They had 2 or 3 of them around here. But black didn't have a home to send them off to. So some of the families will always take care of them. But that grew out of the fact that they had to do it back in slavery when the family was split up. Some would have to rally to take them in. And like you mentioned, Barack Obama, it gives you a hope that you can be more than that. You can dream and you can hope. And
it's not just about color; it's about socioeconomic.
That's what it's about. That's
being
what
the
not
product
about
of a
color.
single mother. It's about being raised by grandparents.
That's it.
You talk about having a lot of strikes against you in your life.
Yeah. It's about socioeconomic.
But it's
now.
still hard.
Right.
It's still hard.
Right.
I mean, the kids that are facing his odds, most of them don't get to be what he is.
Yeah.
And will never be what he is.
Yeah.
So what do you tell kids? That's what frustrates me is I see these kids coming to church, and especially the boys, and they're coming through about middle school. Then toward the middle of middle school, you see them start to disappear.
That's it. That's where we start to lose them.
I'm thinking, you know,
about the middle of middle school.
Here are these beautiful, bright boys, and where are they going? And
you know, you are so right, son. I be around you in the daytime, and it just grieved my spirit. Sometimes when I will go out, I will go up the street, and in the corner up there, you'll see maybe
it breaks my heart
10
too.
or 15 of them, 14, 15 years old, go down Wickham Street up there. You see another group go down. I said, Lord, but by the time they hit every middle school, they coming up. I said, and they don't know, like you said, that their life depend on that. But they're children. I was talking to one of my children, and they were talking about the number of president who have come out of Harvard. Harvard produced a lot of president, and the thing which the discovery is that most of their children go to Harvard. I said, yes. I said, I probably won't be around. I said, but both of Obama children, girls, is going to Harvard. I said, they say, you think so, Dad? I said, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you see, number one, the school is going to give the alumni a preference anyhow because the alumni is a thing. And I said, yeah.
I've had several African American students go to Harvard.
Yeah, and like
probably more African American students than white students.
Harvard it seemed to be opening up to.
They've been trying really hard to.
Yeah, they seem to be
create a more diverse environment in the last 10 years.
You know, I'm going to a predominantly black college, and Union really was started and founded by the white Quaker, and that's the reason I remind black. I ever remind them, you wasn't in this struggle by yourself.
Right.
Yeah, I say you.
And Barack Obama didn't get elected by black people alone.
Yeah, no, yeah. I said that civil rights wasn't all about black by themselves. I said it was about people. I said many of them. I used to see them in the crowd, and they'll be going down, and those students from those northern schools doing break, and they'll go down and giving that support, and they were getting whipped, bust upside the head, sprayed just like the black word. Matter of fact, some of them catching the little word because they were mad because you were identifying with them.
Right.
And so I let us know that in human struggle, it's people who see the truth and of goodwill, and they identify with it. You see, I think it was Dr. John, who was a pastor of, I think, Dexter, after Dr. King left there, made a statement, if you see a good fight, jump in it. And I'm glad in society that
sounds like an Irish statement.
Yeah, sounds like people see good fight. Look, I heard a man on TV last night, and this was an injustice being done to a group of black, but he was white, but he was in there battling, and so they recognized him for his contribution, what he did. He said, well, this wasn't a, he said, the injustice was being done to black, but he said it wasn't a black man fight. Right. He said this was a fight for right and wrong, and he said you had a part in it. Yeah. He said, they asked him, why did you get into this fight or this struggle when this was all of these people were black? And it had something to do with talking about why. He said, well, the injustice was being done to black, but he said it wasn't a black man fight. He said, well, the fight about right and wrong, and I got in it. So I want to be on the right, on